Hello everyone, I bring you warm greetings from Ghana. If you are Latin, I say salvete. If you are Portuguese, I say sauda sois. If you are a returning subscriber, I'd like to thank you for choosing our channel. If you are a first-time viewer, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and to hit on the notification bell to be alerted on all new videos. In our previous training slides, we have already shared with you best methods or approaches to use in dealing with guest inquiry by using the telephone method and the email method. Today, we are going to focus on how to handle guest inquiry using the in-person method or the face-to-face interaction approach. With the introduction of COVID vaccines, hotels and hospitality-related businesses are all coming back, and they are all showing strong business return readiness by designing health and safety rules covering their engagement with guests to minimize any potential spread, while others are still practicing the existing protocol, such as hand washing, sanitizing of hands, and taking of temperatures. Others are also using IT-based software and integrating it into their work to enhance their guest interaction process. One of such softwares that some hotels are using is called Proxyclick. It is a cloud-based visitor management system which is used in welcoming visitors, contractors, and employees back to the hotel. It has some features as is able to do visitor registration. It is able to send questionnaire to guests prior to their visit to the facility. It is also able to issue QR codes to guests prior to their checking in to have interactions with your hotel. If you are a hotel owner, you might want to look it up, or you might want to find innovative ways you can enhance your guest experience at the hotel reception. To handle guest inquiry using the in-person approach, follow these steps. Point number 1, welcome the guest with a lovely smile. It is important to smile while welcoming the guest because it provides warmth and then it makes the guest feel welcomed. So for example, you can say, "Welcome to TKM Resort Hotel. How may I help you?" Say, "Welcome to TKM Resort Hotel. How may I help you?" Others might also greet the guest and then add, "How may I help you?" So it depends on the procedure and the format that is available at your hotel. Point number 2, listen attentively. It is important to focus on what the guest is saying to enable you provide the needed responses. So you listen attentively by maintaining eye contact, by understanding the guest, and by paying attention to what the guest is saying. Point number 3, respond appropriately. You need to answer the guest's question appropriately. So for example, the guest could have asked you that, "How much does your room cost?" It is important to take your time and mention the room and add the rates to it. So for example, you can say, "The rooms we have in this hotel are the presidential suite, which goes for 3,000 cedis per night. We have the executive suite, which goes for 2,500 cedis per night. We have the deluxe rooms that goes for 2,000 cedis per night." So you list the type of room, you add the rate, and you add the currency. If you mention the rate and you do not add the currency, the guest will not know which currency you are trading in the hotel. Point number 4, provide further assistance. It is important at this point you provide any other necessary assistance to complement the guest interaction. So for example, the guest might want to see the room, or the guest might want to see the banquet hall. If it is in a big hotel, porters are assigned to handle guests who want to see vacant rooms to have a feel of how the room looks like. If it is a medium to small size hotels, the front office personnel or the receptionist is assigned that role to send guests to the room to have a look at it. If you need to do that, it is important that you show the guest only a vacant room and not an occupied room. You could also have a situation whereby the particular room the guest wanted to see is occupied. You cannot show a guest an occupied room due to security reasons. If the guests also want to see a banquet hall and the banquet hall is occupied, you do not need to take the guest there due to security reasons. If all the halls are full, you can tell the guests and the guests will come back again and look at it. But these days, thanks to technology, most hotels have tablets and smart TVs at the hotel that provide guests visual tours of their rooms and banquet spaces. Everything is on the laptop, everything is on the tablet, everything is on the smart TV, so the guest is able to look at it without necessarily having to go to the room, unless the guest insists he or she wants to see the room. So you might want to exploit all these other options that is currently helping make the work easy at the hotel reception. Point number 5. Take the necessary action. To take the necessary action, sometimes the guest might want to book, so you need to take the details of the guest to do the booking. There are other times the guests might want to go back and discuss everything with their teammates or with the organization and come back to you and give you the necessary booking details. So whatever appropriate action is needed after interacting with the guest at the front office, you need to follow it. Sometimes it could be you just need to document the guest detail and document the interaction so you can take the necessary further steps. Point number 6. Take the guest contact details for follow-up. It is important after everything you take the guest contact details, such as the name, such as their telephone number, so you can follow up on the business. Because one of the main duties of the front office desk is that you don't need to lose a business. If you don't take the contact detail and the guest doesn't come back, you don't get a chance to do a follow-up. But if you take the contact detail and the guest doesn't return, you have what it takes to